MMA fans, what's good? Welcome back to the Final Bell, your ultimate hub for the wildest updates in the fight game. We're diving into a stacked lineup of news that's got the MMA world on fire, from Paddy Pimblett's spicy clapback to a blockbuster Conor McGregor fight tease. Buckle up, smash that like button, and let's get into it. First up, Paddy the Baddie Pimblett is stirring the pot at lightweight. Arman Tsarukyan's been eyeing a scrap with Paddy, especially with Ilia Topuria and Charles Oliveira booked for the 155-pound title. But Paddy's not feeling it. In a fiery BBC Sport interview, the Scouser called Tsarukyan an absolute tool and said a showdown with Justin Gaethje would be way more electric. I'm hoping for Abu Dhabi in October. I'd love Ilia, but he's booked. Gaethje's the fight fans want. It'll be fireworks. Paddy declared. He's banking on a win over Gaethje to catapult him to a title shot, leaving Tsarukyan in the dust. Arman didn't take it lying down, hitting X to roast Paddy. You talk trash with zero intention of backing it up. Your UFC career is handouts and hype. Ouch! With the top 5 lightweights booked except Tsarukyan, where does he go next? Who's your pick for Paddy's next fight, Gaethje or Tsarukyan? Drop it in the comments. Now, let's talk Conor McGregor. Michael Chandler lit the MMA world ablaze on Thursday with a cryptic Threads post. Conor 12426. That's January 24th, 2026, a Saturday that also happens to be Chandler's wedding anniversary. In an MMA Junkie interview with Mike Bone, Chandler admitted he's trying to speak the fight into existence. He said, "I was chilling with a buddy, saw it's a Saturday, and thought, why not? The UFC's working on a new TV deal, maybe a Netflix PPV headlined by McGregor versus Chandler." Despite Dana White saying Conor's return isn't imminent, Chandler's keeping the faith while planning a fall comeback. Will this long-awaited grudge match finally happen? Are you hyped or over the wait? Let us know. Jon Jones is back in the headlines, throwing shade without saying names. On the Deep Cut podcast with Vic Blends, Jones was asked about the most overrated UFC fighter. He didn't say Colby Covington but didn't have to. His initials are C, and he's a total douchebag. Shots fired. Jones also clapped back at Tom Aspinall's hilarious Jon Jones spoof video with Craig Jones, posting Rintree with coconut and palm tree emojis. Jones opened up about his mindset, saying a loss now would crush him. "I'm so connected to winning, it's probably not healthy. I'd be devastated." With fans clamoring for Jones versus Aspinall, will the UFC strip him if he doesn't fight? What's it gonna take? Israel Adesanya is reflecting on past mistakes. On Sean O'Malley's Freestyle Bender channel, Izzy revealed Dana White urged him to skip UFC 293 in Sydney after reclaiming the middleweight title in 2022. Dana said, "Kid, you got enough money. Chill out." "But I was stubborn," Izzy admitted. He fought Sean Strickland and lost the belt. Looking back, he thinks Dana was right but sees the loss as a privilege. Adversity builds character. Now, after training with David Goggins, Izzy's gunning for a Strickland rematch to snap his 3-fight skid. Can he reclaim his throne? Speaking of O'Malley, Sugar, Sean's locked in for his UFC 316 rematch with Merab Dvalishvili. Fans raised eyebrows when O'Malley was seen training with Adesanya, questioning his grappling prep. But Sean told Kevin Iole he's been grinding wrestling and grappling daily for 12 weeks, something his hip injury prevented last time. "I wasn't ready for Merab before. This camp I'm doing it right," he said. As for that toe injury scare, Merab downplayed it at a media scrum. "It's a little fat, but I've got 9 other toes. No big deal." Fans overreacted, but Merab's unfazed. Will the toe be a factor, or is Merab unstoppable? At welterweight, Joaquin Buckley's sounding the alarm about Islam Makhachev's move to 170. In an Inside Fighting interview, Buckley said Islam's elite grappling and confidence on the feet will make him a nightmare for welterweights. "He'll fit right in," Buckley warned. With rumors of Makhachev facing Jack Della Maddalena for the title, Buckley's eyeing a shot at the winner if he beats Kamaru Usman in Atlanta. Can Islam dominate a new division? Finally, a new antitrust lawsuit is shaking things up. Former light heavyweight contender Phil Davis is suing the UFC, alleging their restrictive contracts, like arbitration clauses and class action waivers, stifle competition and limit fighters' earnings. Davis, now with a rival promotion, wants a one-year termination clause in UFC contracts. His legal team claims the UFC's predatory scheme hurts fighters across the industry. Unlike the $375 million Burger Money settlement, this suit seeks an injunction to stop anti-competitive practices, not damages. Davis said, "I'm proud to stand up for MMA fighters." Will this change the game? Help us hit 100K subscribers, smash that sub button, and turn on notifications for daily MMA heat. Who's winning at UFC 316? Should Paddy fight Gaethje or Tsarukyan? And what's next for Jon Jones? Drop your thoughts below.